We just crossed 4,000 followers. That's a big deal to me. Over the last 6 months, you have continued to show up. Thank you. You've left comments that have encouraged me. You've bounced along with me. You've watched me learn to grow more comfortable and more confident in how I move on the rebounder, how I show up on video, and how I share my messages. And it's all because of you and what you've been doing that I have been encouraged enough to keep taking this channel, keep showing up with consistency over these last 6 months. In this space, which began entirely to document my rebounding journey, has really become so much more. All began as a tool that I picked for myself, a way to hold myself accountable, a way to help me show up, and using the rebounder on a daily basis was also about helping me to lose weight, helping me to grow stronger, helping me to move better, like all these different things that I started the intention of this channel for. And the beauty of this journey has been about deepening my understanding for myself, learning how to be a scientist in my own body. That's something I've said multiple times over the last 6 months, is how you study the way that you feel, how you study the way that your body is responding to the workouts you do, the movement you add into your life, the food that you take, all the different things. Like you learning how to be a scientist and test out what your body needs comes from your willingness to connect with yourself, your willingness to actually pay attention to your body rather than just saying, go lose weight. Just do this. Just show up. I'm going to take you to the gym and we're going to pound it out. Or I'm going to make you eat this calorie reduced diet and just have at it. Like the toughness, the aggressiveness, the way that I have beat myself down and judged myself in the past, I have had to learn how to let go. I've learned how to listen to my body with respect and find out what it needs and to show up in kindness, which is a large part of why I continue to rebound because it's so gentle on the body and yet so effective. And I've changed the way that I'm coming at my approach to losing weight because I've changed the way I think about myself. And instead of thinking my body was broken or sabotaging me, even, and where I used to think that if I just did more and I pushed harder, I would eventually change something. But I was stuck in that loop of putting in lots of effort and giving myself attention that was harsh without the self compassion and the understanding that I really needed. And so nothing was really changing because my body was in starvation mode. My body needed healing. My body needed me to accept it. And until I changed this at the root of who I was, my own attitude towards myself, that's when the change could happen, but not until then. And so for years, I've been working hard to do things, but I've been carrying the wrong mentality. And yet I've adjusted other things. I've fixed up pieces in my career, pieces in relationships. I've adjusted how I feel about myself as a mother and how I'm showing up in life. Like these other areas I've been able to fix, but I hadn't had the capacity yet to really get in there and fix how I was looking at my body and to become a partner with it instead of working against it. And so that's what these last 6 months have been about so much for me, which is about even more than just bouncing on the rebounder. And so that is really where this channel is evolving to. Because yes, we're still going to rebound because I believe that we can move and listen and maximizing our time to get an investment that's not just for our physical body, but for our whole well-being. So physically, yes, mentally and emotionally as well. This approach comes from how I myself work out. Go to work out, I take a walk, I do different things, and I'm not just listening to mindless songs, although I have nothing against working out to music. Do it if you love it. Like show up in the way that encourages you and is fun. But about 90% of the time, I'm working out and taking walks and driving my car, not with music on, but with a podcast or with a training. And this is how I process learning so much every week. I am somebody who is an avid learner. I've been an educator for a large part of my life, but I also just love to learn and I love to read. But just to sit down and read is really hard for me to do. And so I listen to things. I even listen to sermons now instead of just sitting in church on Sunday. Like that drives me bonkers, but I will listen and absorb it throughout the week. Taking in trainings while I walk instead of just staring at the screen. You get the idea. I like to make the best use of my time because I value where I'm at in my life. And I accept that my days are very valuable. And I don't want to say because my days are numbered, but honestly they are. But it's like, it's understanding at this stage of the game that I don't want to waste my time. I want to make the most of it. So moving forward, I have decided to change the name of this channel because I'm changing the intention of the channel. I don't want you or YouTube, for that matter, to think that this is just a workout channel, but I want to expand the intention of the channel. So moving forward, this channel is now going to be called Better Days in Midlife because I believe you can feel better. It's about reconnecting to yourself, not judging yourself, not putting yourself down, but reconnecting to the authentic version of who you are and who you want to be. So I hope that through every video, I can help you to encourage you to move your body, yes, but also to shift your mindset, to feel stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally, to be more grounded in who you are, and to create better days without pressure, striving for perfection, comparison, or judgment. Like we're going to release that and we're going to step into being the best women we can be. The other thing I would say is this is about showing up authentically you. I did not wait to start showing up until I had lost the weight. This is a part of my weight loss journey, and I'm showing you that. I did not wait until I was a famous public speaker, or had an audience stage built up. Like I just started talking from where I was and sharing in my heartfelt conversations. So I want you to know that you can show up authentically you where you're at right now. Don't judge yourself. Don't look back and say, I should have been further along in this journey. No, just meet yourself where you are at. This channel is here to speak directly and specifically for women who are in midlife. And for me, that's starting in my 40s. Like I am 45 this year and I feel a lot of different changes happening in my body and in my being. And I want to embrace that. This is about thriving in and through midlife and going into new stages of who we want to be. This is about experiencing vibrancy. This is about feeling capable of who you are and all the lived experience that you have. Like, let's tap into that. We are so empowered and capable, but yet we get jammed up in our thoughts about ourselves that we don't see our own brilliance. And I want to encourage you to see the potential in who you are and what you can do. And a comment that I have cherished and I've saved over the months has come in from Diana Jones, 8837. And here's what she said. And I want to share this with you because I feel like after reading so many comments over the last 6 months, this is a really strong reflection of where women show up at all ages. She's 75 leaving this comment, but women of all ages that have been here and engaging have said something very similar. And here's what she writes. Hi, Steph. Just found your channel. What a revelation. There's hundreds of excellent YouTube videos out there featuring ladies of all ages with slim, toned bodies. Not a bit like my 75-year-old 3-stone overweight body. And I find it's quite discouraging, even to watch their beginning videos for seniors. However, watching you is encouraging. So I'm going to climb back on my rebounder again tomorrow and just bounce gently for a couple of minutes or so to start with. Thanks so much for giving me the oomph to start again and believe that I can do it. Friend, that's the kind of energy this channel is here to hold. This is not a space for judgment or shame or the shoulds. It's about releasing that. And it's about being yourself fully, kindly, and consistently. Because how you age is not a fixed path. I fully believe that. It is a choice that you make every single day. All of this matters. And if we're going to live the most vibrant lives, if we're going to experience the best that we can bring to ourselves, like as the main character in our story, in our life that we get to live, it's time that we step into that and we let go of our limitations. We let go of how we think and feel about ourselves that's negative, and we start to fix that and we start to improve and we grow into amazing women. That's why I'm here. And that's what I want to offer you is another way to go about aging. And that's what 10 minutes of gentle movement and mindset work every day can do for you. So from here on out, this channel is your gentle invitation to give yourself the 10 minutes you deserve. This is your time to tune in, to think about how you want to feel, to set an intention for your day, to move your body without punishing it or judging it, to speak to yourself with love and kindness, and to let go of the perfection and just begin and begin again, even. Not some idealized version of yourself, but for the real you, who you are right now, the woman who's here, who's showing up, who is worthy. That is you, friend. And we're going to talk about mindset tools that can help you to support this, things about what you say to yourself, how you feel, understanding the goals that you're building to help you to create your best life. Yes, we're going to go into all of that. I just want to get you pumped up and excited and encouraged about what this is going to become, and so that you can subscribe and join me in this journey, because we're going to explore how to navigate midlife with more ease and less judgment. Yes, sign me up. And we're going to be able to keep using our rebounder to support your physical and emotional well-being all at the same time. And so if that's what you're craving, some strength, some calm, some clarity, and some confidence to move forward and live your best life, then friend, you are in the right place. And once again, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. 4,000 followers is amazing. And thank you for joining me in the comments and showing up and just being present. And if you want to take this even deeper and start to do the work on a personal level, visit me over at stephanieedwards.com for more resources to support you in your journey. A better day begins with these 10 minutes for you. So join me in the journey.